Hi, it's Terry. I haven't seen you guys for so long. Well, that's not true. I see you every day. I see all the stuff that you're doing, and it's so amazing that really I kind of feel like I don't do amazing things. I mean, I do amazing things, but I feel like, well, gosh, they're doing more amazing things. Like, I know Shannon was doing this Rolodex thing. Well, it's the weirdest thing is I started doing one of those, I swear, like 2 weeks beforehand, but she directed me, like, she got me going on it. It was like so funny. It was like a coincidence. And then I guess because I had seen someone do an index card thing, so I kind of had the same idea she did, which was really cool. And then just like people have just given me such great ideas. It's like we're just this mishmash of cool ideas, and everyone shares. So what I wanted to share with you today, and I hope everyone's doing really well, is this crazy binding. It's a button binding. I don't think I did it the way I was supposed to do it by the woman who showed me how to do it on YouTube, and I really can't remember who it was, but what I'll try to do is find it and stick it in the box on this video. But it was really beautiful the way she did it, and she was just kept like doing it. She did it a bunch of times, but I'm just not spatially, I just can't grasp things very well when they twist around and stuff. So anyway, I had to run out to the craft store, went to Michael's and got these pieces of elastic. It's a whole bunch of elastic. It's like I don't know how many yards, maybe 5 yards of elastic, and it's 1 millimeter thick. And it was like this rainbow sort of color, like a variegated color, or I guess variegated is the right word for it. I don't know. It starts yellow, goes to green, and then the green into the blue, and then the blue into the, and ends up something else at the end. Very fun. This is the first time I ever used it, and I know I didn't do it properly, but I loved it, and it was really fun, and I like it. And oh, I made this for my friend Sonya. Her name is well, she has a last name, and I have a pet name for her. I haven't seen her for about a year now, and one of my quarterly goals, which is the way I'm doing it this year, is to really connect more with my friends and see human beings like that I love a couple times a month, because I work all the time and I try to work out, and I love doing my crafts, and so some of that stuff is solitary, obviously. Obviously at work you're talking to people and stuff, and they become your friends, but you don't spend time with your friends because I'm with Richard or Rich or our families, and so your friends get left behind. So one of my goals is to at least be with one of my friends, once a month. So this is one of my times in February 1st, so it'll be fun. It'll be Saturday. So we're getting together, and I haven't seen her for so long. I wanted to make her something. I wanted to buy her something, but she has really great taste and impeccable taste, and she's very elegant. And I thought, well, if I buy her something, that would be sort of a slap, because it may not be half as nice as she might buy for herself. So that was out. And then I thought, well, what do you do, Tara? You make things, so let's make her something. I don't even know if she knows that I do this kind of thing, because we haven't seen each other for like at least a year, and I don't know what she knows. But anyway, I took a piece of paper that I had painted on. It was a big piece of paper, and I used geometric shapes, these little stamps that I had. They were like foam stamps. I made like these pages for the front and the back. And it was a big piece of paper, and I cut it down. It was kind of fun because it was kind of like windows. And what I'm hoping that she uses this for is for stuff that inspires her, so that it's got this elastic binding on it. And I'll show you, so she can really tuck stuff in here. Like if she she's sitting somewhere and she's reading a magazine and she wants to pull out an article or something and throw it in here, then that would be cool. Or maybe write down a book that she wants to read, or a piece of art that she's seen somewhere that has inspired her. Or she loves music, so I know she plays the piano, so maybe she hears something and she wants to write it down. She wants to write the notes down, or just stuff that would inspire her and make her feel happy. So I kind of did that, but then I wanted it to be comical. So that stuff that would also inspire her would be fun stuff, not just serious stuff, but really fun, funny stuff. So she's really a funny girl, very smart. So that's why it's kind of whimsical with this crazy, I don't know, I guess this is wool that you might, or not wool, but thread that you would knit with, I guess. I don't know. I don't do that kind of crafting, but it's really fun and feels really good. It's really silky soft, so I loved it. I just like the way it hung down in juxtaposition to these guys over here that are just so wiry and weird. This is wiry in a smaller way, but it's real soft. So, in any case, I'm rambling on. Let me just show it to you real quick. She's a very simple person, so I made this very simply. And I wanted her to have her own thoughts about what she wanted to do with it. But I'm sharing with you what I hope she does with it. It's a paper pack that, I don't know, it's been sitting around in there, my little craft room there for who knows how long, but I think that it's die cuts with a view, but I can't guarantee it. I can tell you it's a double padded paper, and it's double sided, so, but it's really pretty. And so I just thought it kind of was funny to go from real geometric to real soft and nature-based. So I just like that. I just put, Jess, listen, I hate that. I always say that. But in any case, I put some paper in here where she could write things that might inspire her, but tuck possibly between these two pages, because it's elastic, some little note that she wrote on another piece of paper or something she cut out of a magazine, etc. Do whatever she wants. I just threw some things down that she could possibly write on. This was fun. This I got from when I first started watching Lil Rhonda Lee. Rhonda, she talked about this woman who had this free printable stuff, and it was so cool because it was like a cigar box that you could make and these little matches. And so what I did is I kind of made them small and turned them into tiny little like memo books. So that was my little contribution to that. Now, I don't think Rhonda put the freebies up, but she's the one who pointed me in the right direction, and that was her first video I ever watched of hers, and boy did I fall in love with her. Her work is fabulous, and her personality is just beyond, she's so real and genuine, and it's just so refreshing to find people like that on this channel. There are so many wonderful people on YouTube, and it's just when you find someone who stands out even more than all the regular standouts, you know, that everyone else is so wonderful, and then you find someone who's even more wonderful. It just, you know, everyone's more wonderful than the next. It's ridiculous. It's what a nice community we have. So thank you all. But this came from Rhonda, and I can't remember the woman. Maybe she can help me out with that, and I can stick it in the box below. But I got this Hello Kitty stuff from Michael's. It was in the 75% off bin a couple of weeks ago, and I picked it up. It was like a smash book, but it had all these sweet little extra things in it, such as this notepad, which is, I think it's just things I did today, and you can check it off, and it's just cute little things like to the gym. It had lunch with my friend. That's little things that, you know, Hello Kitty might do. And then I love this notepad because meetings are the bane of my existence. They repulse me. They're a waste of time. I think everyone should only meet for fun and not meet to share ideas, to discuss things. I think everyone should have their ideas, put them out there, and everyone should put their ideas out there, and everyone should listen to everyone else's ideas, and then everyone should come together after that and form an opinion, but not start from scratch every single time where, you know, there has to be like a build up and then a ramp down, and then there has to be some kind of consensus. It's tiring, and then you have to go and sell on top of it. It's just like, let me just be on the phones with my, you know, customers. Let me go visit my customers. Let me do that, and you guys have the meetings, and whatever you decide is fine. Because it's just, you know, I don't care what the flash is really this year or this quarter. I just want to know, am I making my goal? Am I doing my part? You know, that kind of stuff. Teams are arbitrary when you're in sales, so the whole thing is ridiculous. But anyway, I digress. Here we are. Oh, and the one thing I did do here is on this very first page, I did corner chomp it. And thanks to my dear sweet Richard, I now have the greatest corner chomper. I had this little tiny squeezy thing that wouldn't go through anything after a while. It was a nice little thing, gadget, but now I have this big Mambo thing with like grips on it that really chomps. I mean, it chomped into a huge piece of what is it called? Chipboard, like really thick stuff. It was great. Oh, Rich is so nice to me this Christmas. But anyway, I don't mind this. I hope you guys can see it. I think the brad on the other side is just fine that you know there's a brad on the other side. That doesn't bother me. Hope it doesn't bother you guys, but and I hope it doesn't bother Sonia. And I got a lot of these little notepads from probably Target or somewhere, but I'm finally using them. I just like the way this book, like, it's just fun. It squinches apart and you can just add more things to it. This is all the things to try this year. So this might be a good spot for her to inspire herself with her own ideas about what things that she'd like to try this year. Possibly a food she's never tried before, or going to a foreign place that she's never been before, or reading a novelist that she's never really thought she'd care for, or seeing a movie that she just never would probably think she would care for. See what she puts down there. I hope she uses this book. I love shoes, and for a very lovely surprise, on my 50th birthday, which was 2 years ago, she gave me a lovely necklace that was from Tiffany's, and it was a little shoe that's got Tiffany colors, you know, the turquoise and black, on this beautiful chain. And it was like such an elegant present and so thoughtful and so surprising that I was just ridiculously, I was in awe of the gift and of the thought behind the gift. And so, and everyone else gave me beautiful gifts too. I'm not saying that they hadn't, but and material things don't really matter to me. But it was just the perfect thing because I'm such a shoe nut. My whole entire Christmas tree is nothing but shoes. I have little miniature shoes on a little miniature purple Christmas tree. I will be happy to share pictures with you guys on Google Plus. I love my shoes. I get new little shoes, and my shoe collection, my actual physical shoe collection that my feet go into that walk around every day, is immense. I have like, I don't know how many pairs of boots, how many pairs of shoes. I have a garage full of footwear that gets traded out because we live in an apartment. It's a nice big apartment, but we live in an apartment, so I don't have enough place for my shoes, so we have to cart them up to our garage every season. We do have seasons here. Otherwise, I don't know what I would do. Probably wouldn't have as many shoes. Anyway, so here's some shoes for Sonia, giving me that beautiful Tiffany shoe. And I love Hello Kitty, and I love pink, so I hope she does too. I just put that in there because it's cute and it's kind of a themed thing. And then this little guy over here, I was making some handmade washi tape, you know, with some micro pour, I think it's called, bandage material, right? Like a Band-Aid kind of thing. And you just kind of put it down. It's like a masking tape, but a little bit thicker and a little different. And then I was coloring it with paint, and then I was using these little stamps to stamp little sayings on it. And this was my off piece that I was just kind of getting rid of my ink on my stamps. And I just thought it was so cute. I saved it and put it back with something, and now it's going to Sonia. Second home for castaways. I love it. I love the recycling idea. And then this again is probably from a Target bin, but I just thought it went really pretty, you know, nicely with this page. And it closes here, and here's some more of my crazy geometric print, which is totally in juxtaposition